Hey, I'm Willa Williams with Willa Trades, and you're joining me today because you're probably interested in day trading. Now, I'm a trader that's been doing this for about 2 years, getting to the point where I'm becoming profitable. And yes, it can take that long or longer. There are a lot of people who are out there who are considering trading and don't know the process and the lengths that you go through to actually learn how to become a day trader. So many people get involved, they might get a quick early hit and be extremely successful in a short period of time just by accident. We call that dumb luck in the regular world, but it happens. It happened to me. And then along the way, you quickly get humbled by the market and learn that there's actually a set of skills that you need to learn. One of them being technical analysis, the ability to actually look at a chart and kind of see where the market is angling to go. Another one is the psychology. I talk about this at length because that was a big piece for me. Once you start taking some losses, then you kind of get psyched out. You might get into a slump and you got to work your way around it. Now, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, what you've come to see is my daily watch list. It's 7/23/2024. That means July 23rd, 2024, for those of you from other countries. And we are currently evaluating the market. Looks like, and yes, my charts are messy, and I'm comfortable with them being messy. In fact, they do not confuse me at all. But here's what I'm looking at today. You see that this is SPY. I primarily trade SPY, QQQ, and really what I trade is SPX. I've moved on from SPY. I trade SPX and QQQ sometimes, sparingly when I don't see anything on SPY, but I see it moving on QQQ. That's been happening a lot lately where we've seen different moves happen on QQQ. But here's what we see. The market has tailed down. This is around where CPI came into play right here. I believe CPI was on this day. So you had the market pull up, then it pushed down, and from there you can see the bounce happening. So what I anticipate is that we're probably going to keep up, but we've got a little resistance here with our fibs. This is a 50%. I'm going to zoom in for you. 50% fib here. We're on the daily chart, so I expect the 50 or the 61 to be a strong level. Also, if we were to go down in our time frames, we've got a fair value gap. For those of you who don't know what that is, I would encourage you to listen to a few things from the trader who probably made it really potent, which would be ICT. I'm not an ICT trader, but there are some concepts that make sense to me, and I use those in the trading. So we got a 30-minute fair value gap that we're approaching, and this is that 50% fib right here. Let's see if we can get we can mark it up. Let's see here. Okay, so you got the 50% fib here, and then you got, so this area, I'm going to treat it like it's actually a sell zone between 556.66 and 558.73. Yesterday, we got a hit. My bounce spot was 551.21. However, I was not in it, and that happens. Psychologically, you got to be comfortable. You missed the trade. And the reason I missed that trade yesterday, just to give you a quick recap, was we actually came down. We bounced early, came back, rejected again. So it was really a range day. We came down, and on that second time around, I'm not going to try to take it. I really should have been in this early bounce. And once I wasn't in that early bounce, I didn't come back and take the second test of the 551.2 region. So that's how trading can happen. Psychologically, you can miss out on something, or something kind of gives you an early bounce or early reject, and you don't feel comfortable taking what was your initial setup. So today, here's what we're looking for. Again, you can see where we've been moving up, and it looks like more than likely what we'll do is we'll come down and we'll reject higher, probably yesterday's pre-market high is also very close to the pre-market low. So I bet that we'll probably reject right around this, bounce around this 553, and then probably see a move up if we don't bounce a little bit early at this 554. 554 was really resistance yesterday, so it's quite possible that we might be looking to bounce at 554. Either way, what I'm looking for is a retest of that area. So what does a retest mean? It means it comes down, it might bounce, and then it'll bounce again and then come up. So I'm looking for that today. So if you're interested in learning how to trade and learning how to trade from somebody who's probably just as close to being a beginner as you are right now and watching me go through this process of becoming profitable, I suggest you tune in, definitely hit subscribe, like the content so it pops up in your feed, and cut your notifications on. And every day I'll at least make a trading watch list. And if we take a trade, you'll come back and you'll see the trade I take. I'm going to actually try to record the trades as I take them, and at the very least give you a recap.